studio.
Yeah, show. It's your girl DJ Samone. And, I just want to take the moment to, I know we did at the last show, we reflected on 2020, but let's really sit, because it wasn't even over yet. How do you feel 2020 changed you?
2020 showed me that I can do it. I can do, like, anything I put my mind to. 2020 showed me that.
Anything, what happened to get you to that judgment?
Well, I went through a breakup, and I was basically like a housewife. So when he put me out, I started over. So 2020 was like a year of, I learned so much, faced a lot of challenges, and I was homeless, believe it or not, too. And I just learned so much this year. And despite the pandemic, I don't even think the pandemic gave me anything. It just gave me more time to, like, reflect and think and to be off of work. Because, like, since I was literally a child, I've been working. So this was the first year I actually had not really worked. So that was cool.
I think that's like the same.
Yeah.
COVID didn't really like do well. It did affect me because my dad got COVID, so I can't say that. But it didn't like change my life drastically. Drastically. That's it wrong. But it did. Like 2020 did show me that you have there's so much time in one day. Like, why are we not taking advantage of it?
Right.
By having all that time being off with COVID and just realizing, like, every minute, like, every second, it matters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I want to go to sleep and make money.
Yeah.
And that's what I've been realizing. Like, everyone has been doing that this year.
Right.
So it's just motivating.
Yeah.
Like,
For sure. And, like, it makes you want to handle experiences. Like, I went to a winery during this COVID, and I've always wanted to do the grape stumping.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do it because of COVID. And they were like, we probably won't bring it back. I'm like, what? So it's like, go do what you want to do while you can.
Yeah, because I went to LA, and it was, like, really last minute, like, so last minute. And at first I was like, this is a lot of money. Like, I'm only going to be out there for a couple of days. Should I really do it? Then I was like, you know what? Like, why not? You know what I'm saying? Like, so much is happening.
Exactly.
Everybody's like dying. Like, it was just
we don't know
like
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like, I could go home tonight and the last studio radio show, I got a ticket when I left here. But I'm thankful because we was taking them shots. I was drinking, so he didn't take me to jail or nothing. Like, I was drunk.
Did he breathalyze you?
No. Like that. He just like, I'm gonna give you a shot. Text. I was like, thank you. And he was looking at me like, this what you thanking me for? And I was like, because but yeah. So he gave me a citation. That was it.
What about you? Oh, JD, you got a mic? Come over here. You're not gonna say nothing? Okay.
The Gutter Babies in the building. What's up?
Work police.
I ain't seen you in a minute.
Y'all want to give us a little recap on how 2020,
But he like,
no. He's like, hold on.
Let me see. What can I give him a recap?
Yeah, like, how did it change you? What did it teach you?
Taught me not to trust nobody.
Oh.
Now.
You gotta elaborate on that, right?
When I say that, I mean like this year been full of surprises, like with us and with everybody else. So a lot of stuff that we be doing, some of it is by surprise, like new music that we've been making, stuff like that. We didn't really did that many shows this year, honestly, because of Corona.
Yeah.
We did like what?
We did a lot. But
like 5 or 6 successful shows, bro.
No, we did a lot.
I don't remember. But like the shows that we supposed to have one, wasn't it that Webby stuff? That was a big setback for us too, cause that was a big show for us. But we was just miscommunication. We had a lot of big opportunities this year, but like you said, a lot of people been dying out, Corona, all that stuff. We got a lot of music. We got an EP on the way actually, supposed to be dropping this year. So
You still didn't tell me how you don't want to trust nobody though.
Why? Why did you
Cause like a lot of
why
stuff.
Did you say that?
A lot of stuff and people around us just been moving different, and we came together. The three of us came together. We solid.
I do want to say I'm not from Houston, and it's a lot of weird people and a lot of weird stuff going on. So
don't nobody like to see nobody win.
Yeah, people weird out here.
Especially where we be at.
I mean,
I think I'm weird too.
Everywhere though.
Yeah.
Like if you're on,
if you're not from there,
if you've taken time and like lived in other places, that's literally everywhere.
Yeah, because people probably see me as weird, like she weird.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, like we come from a different side of town.
Yeah.
Like yo funny could be they lame, like bro, you lame.
Yeah.
But on this side of town, you real funny.
Right.
And when I moved to Georgia, girl, they call me country. I said, y'all probably wake up and feed chickens before I do. Like, like what? But to go off of what you said, though, I feel like you probably noticed a lot of the wrong in people because everybody had time to show themselves. Like, it was so much downtime, you know, everybody really went working, out there doing what they doing. So it's like, I get to see the real you now. You know what I'm saying? And see what you're really about.
There was a lot of that. A lot of that.
Are you reminiscing?
Throughout the time, yeah. Throughout the time, like, it wasn't no hate towards nobody, but, you know, we trying to be different. We not trying to be like, we go to a show and trying to fight everybody who hating. We do our thing. We gone. I won't do none of that extra stuff. But we see we see what they doing. Yeah. But we just not gonna speak on it.
I think that people underestimate Houston though with the support. Like, I have even underestimated Houston with the support because this year I've seen so many locals support each other like in their businesses.
They got nothing else to do.
Yeah, but that don't mean they don't have to do that.
Right.
Like that's been there. You know what I'm saying? So, but it brought us together. Like, because a lot of people don't. Oh, you got a skincare business? I do too. Nah, like no, I'm gonna support you and you support mine. Like cross promotion is honestly way better than no promotion. Like, hate on somebody.
I honestly just believe though that sometimes people look for support in the wrong areas. You can't expect everybody to like what you doing, you know. So
and then
you gotta understand.
I had this dude tell me one time, and it kind of made me laugh, but it's true. And he was like, you know how people be rapping about killing and all this stuff like that. And he was like, you're not getting the support you want because the people around you that know you, they know you're not doing that stuff.
Yeah.
So like when you put out like a snippet or something, you be like killing, shooting this, shooting that. And people who know you, they looking at this like.
I just saw you.
Like, bro, are you
That's a
serious?
teddy bear. He is a teddy bear.
Like, really? Is you serious, bro? But
I mean, but that's like NLE Chopper. Like, do y'all see the stuff he posts? His holistic.
He's so spiritual.
Yeah, I'm just saying he posted in front of the trap selling dope to us. I'm like, this does not add up at all. So I'm just like.
But I like it.
Yeah, I like his music. I like his spiritual side.
And that just shows you, though, honestly, being an artist is like, it's a character. Like, people forget that. Like, why are you trying to look for the real me in my character? Like, that's not even my real name.
Right.
Like, so
that's true. Yeah.
So don't try to find me in that. Yes, it's parts of me in there, but this is a show that I'm putting on. So don't ever think that you know me.
Like, I get paid to do this.
Yes, I get paid for
that
this.
Makes
so.
Sense.
I think we all have a fault in that.
I think you forget that on social media too.
I don't think I'll change though, cause them dudes know me, bro. I'm goofy everywhere I go. So like if I was to get money, I don't know. If I was to sign a deal, I don't know. I don't think I would change. I think I'd be the same goofy person that people know me as.
That part, your inner characteristics, no, those won't change. But there are gonna be some
the
things
people
that
that's around me, I'm gonna stop talking. Yeah.
Because a lot of people are like, why you don't come back to the hood? Why you don't do this or do that? What you mean? Why I don't? Like, look at what I got. Like, what? Like, people hate. Like you just said. Like, you gotta start having that mentality. Like, okay, everybody is not. Like looking out for me, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's not supportive of me, so that's why people change. I feel like
that stuff from Meek Mill and them Waters. What he said was true, cause they like you go to you a millionaire, you go to the hood and only give $20. And he like, man, every time I go out there, they gonna want more and more and more, and ain't no telling what they can do to me while I'm out there. You know what I'm saying? But they wasn't tripping off of it. Social media made them trip, cause they like, man, you only giving these dudes $20, you making millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars. That's just, I think I had that same mindset because growing up, like,
it's about work.
On the east side, you gotta hustle. Yeah. You can't expect for $1 million to ride past you, but I'm gonna give you $5,000. Like, you gonna be like, what? Like, you just gonna hand me this? Now you gotta work for it.
Right.
So like
record deals. I just killed your whole hustle if I gave you all of this money.
Exactly. You're not gonna want to do nothing else. So that's why I don't know.
That makes sense.
Social media is starting to change a whole bunch of
stuff.
Oh
yeah.
Social media is an illusion.
Very much. And with the when everybody's sitting at home just watching other people's lives, it's so many haters. New haters have developed. It's crazy. People praying on your downfall.
Like, it's not saying like, oh, social media is just so bad, because it is not.
Right.
Like,
it's
money made on there. It's very beneficial.
Fact.
But you just have to like what's that word? Compartmentalize. Like, you have to be able to separate it and say, okay, this is social media. Yes, it's like TV. People love to watch TV. Okay,
love and hip hop.
That's what social media is. But know that this is not the person. You don't know this person.
Right.
You do not know me.
Thank you.
You don't even know my real name.
Yep.
Like,
it's like the social media give the fans more authority than the artists.
Yeah.
Because the artists will go, say us three, you know, we famous, everybody know Gutter Baby. We go to like a corner store or something. The people that's there know we there, but then when they share it, 30 other people know. Now 1,000 other people know. Now people coming up to that gas station and we like, man, what? We ain't sharing. So it's like the social media is just making everything different.
It's
Like back in the day, you would just have to catch somebody if you had the mall or something. You just had to catch
even
them.
artists from back in the day, they would be saying like, if social media was here when we was,
Yeah.
it would have been a
It
rap
would've
because they
been
was doing
totally
crazy
different.
stuff. Yeah.
You guys remember like way back when Sharpstown was Sharpstown? Okay.
Oh my God.
All of the celebrities when they would come out, they would go to Sharpstown, and you know if a celebrity is in town, go there. You go meet this person.
I
I
saw
have
my
met so many
first mall.
people.
It's the Galleria.
Yeah, now it is. But
Still gonna say
Sharpstown was it when I was like
Yeah.
That
8.
was- yeah, I was
But
a
I
kid.
remember I was a kid and I had
They
so
was
much
always
fun.
fighting.
Like, oh my God. But I've noticed like how people can take social media and just make it so evil. Like, why? Like, let's make this is a good thing.
Yeah.
Like, somebody had told me, they messaged me, girl, you always be out. What? Like, what you mean? Like, yeah, you always post it. You only see when I post. If we actually sat
Right.
there and looked at the times that I post, it would be so many gaps. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But all you're seeing is, oh, you're out every time. Yeah, because that's what I'm going to post.
Yeah,
Like,
I get so many opinions, and I just block. Obviously, you don't want to be looking at my page. Just block.
I don't understand, like, why follow me?
Thank
Like,
you. Like,
that's
and then
my
some
biggest
people take
thing.
it personally. You don't follow me back. Okay,
I'm
but
not
you my
interested
friend in
in
real.
that.
Thank you. You my friend in real life. If you take this follow personally,
Yeah.
That's crazy.
we not friends.
Because
And
I
then
don't follow my friends.
everybody, I had seen this post a few weeks ago by T Grizzly. And you know, everybody be like gangsters and stuff on Instagram.
Yeah.
And he was like, I can't even lie. He was like, ain't nobody really say they don't do the internet beefing or the internet, junk. Cause guess who you see the beef at?
On the internet.
On the internet.
That's
Every
on
So
time
now
they
you
get on
know-
there and post a video, I don't really do this internet
Yeah,
stuff.
but you.
Why are you holding your phone? I don't really do this internet stuff. Like, what do you mean? Like, you sat there and said, I'm going to pick this phone up.
Right.
And I'm about to make this
And
video so
swipe
everybody
over to the
knows.
left.
Yeah.
Hold down that way, but
You
Start
will never
recording.
see me crying. You will never see a video of me crying talking about something that's going on in my business.
Oh my God. Like,
most
yeah.
people just know, like my personality. But most people just know
Sometimes
when I'm going
it's
through
different because you gotta understand this is their character, like this.
Yeah, and they got
So
fans.
they gotta protect it. So a person, they fans might get on here saying, "Oh, you scared of such and such, such and such." I gotta show them I ain't scared. I'm
That's
just
a
not, no.
reputation.
But you don't owe nothing to nobody.
That's why I respect Dirk. He don't really.
Yeah, with the King Von stuff, he's not
You
taking it
know
as
what?
hard as
Dirk,
people.
baby.
Hold on, I got an
Alright.
opinion on that, but we're gonna take a break real quick. I don't mean to cut you off because I look this about to get serious because I got something to say about that.
Yeah, I was expecting Dirk to go crazy.
But we'll be right back, you guys. It's Studio Radio Show.
Got a special guest in the building.
Yes, sir. Yes, indeed.
Yeah,
Official
official.
Trey.
Okay, you can introduce yourself. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, we got official Trey in the building. How you doing today?
You know what I'm saying? I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Is that your real voice?
Yeah, that's my real voice.
Girl.
I talk.
It's just smooth.
I ain't gonna lie, he got that sleepy voice. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. You like you trying to see if you can come over. What's up?
Yeah, this is how I talk. I mean, just to be myself.
It sounds smooth.
Yeah, yes, indeed. Yes,
Yeah. So you do music?
Yes, man, I do music. You know what I'm saying? I'm rapping. You know what I'm saying? Just something I like to do. Something in my heart. You know what I'm saying? Speak how I feel. Speak what I live. You know what I'm saying?
When did you get into the game?
The rap music, you know what I'm saying? I've been in the rap music as far as rapping, putting music out, not that long, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say about a year and a half, you know what I'm saying? But I always had a thing for music, you know. That's just what I do, it's just in my soul.
It's different types of freestyling. Like you could have wrote something down and freestyle that all the way through the song,
She
but then you
thinking
got
of the-
freestyling like
No,
off the head.
JJ,
No,
look,
I can hear the
like,
previous
look.
I'm speaking
conversation.
on
Y'all
the
talking
principle
about
of it.
freestyling? Like when you freestyle
Yeah,
a
like
punch in,
manhold up.
like when you freestyle a punch in, like
Okay.
that's still
It's different
That's
types.
taking your
it's-
time.
What's
Then
the
you got the
code again?
freestyle. Then you got the
513?
freestyle with
That's
the stuff
money.
down.
Yeah.
That's
You
taking
go all
your
the way
time.
through.
If I go in there and it's already written down on my phone,
should
and
be able to
I'm
run it
going in and
through,
I'm
yeah.
flying
You
through
paying
it.
less money and you.
I'm going and I'm
Yeah,
flying
but
through it. I'm done
she
with the
thinking
song.
of two different freestyles. She
No,
not.
I am not.
But if
Which
I'm
one you talking about?
No, I
freestyling,
am not. I am
gotta take
speaking
it
on
away and
freestyling
start
in
over.
general, not no different side. Just think about it.
It's
To have the
No, but we-
hold on. To have the mentality to sit there and be able to come up with words on the spot, that makes sense. That sounds live. That you could put on a track. That is a talent. Everything is a talent. Writing is a talent. Creating a vibe is a talent. A melody is a talent. All of that is. And freestyling, it definitely is a talent.
I feel like you can't really
It's too
specialize.
It's different.
I feel like you can't really specialize freestyling as one.
Freestyling is okay. Like when he said he writing, that's freestyling. But what I was really speaking on is how you said, "Oh, go ahead and do it right now." But then he was like, "Ah," and then you went on and said, "Oh no, it's just like this." But that's you.
Can I say my piece real quick?
Yeah, try not to interrupt you.
It's two different freestyling. It's one when you can come off top just strong, like, man, hold up, I done came down, served in my cup. No, we talking about the freestyling. He know what I'm talking about. It take time. Like, say if I say something like, this is where I came from.
You just said, you know what you're talking about, but you ain't explained it yet.
No, I'm trying to. Just, hold on, I'm trying to. Say if you in there, you freestyling, you stop. You like,
now you gotta pause and think what you saying.
Let me hear that. And they playing it. You like, punch me in.
Then you come back and say something else.
If you don't like that, take that off. Punch me in.
I mean, that's not. You didn't explain nothing different. Like, that's literally went to a commercial break on a very heated conversation. But we're gonna get back into it. You were telling me.
Tonka.
Tonka?
Like Tonka truck.
Tonka truck. Oh, this is new. Okay.
GB
Anyways.
Tonkas.
Oh, I seen that GB. I just never said the word. Okay, anyways. You were explaining to me your definition of the different types of freestyle. You were trying to, let me understand where you were coming from. So, if you want to go ahead and let the listeners know.
You said everything off Aleah. I ain't got nothing to say.
Oh, now you ain't got nothing to say. all the listeners, y'all heard it before. He ain't had nothing to say. Okay, cool. Well,
I can finish what I had to say.
Yes.
Like, as far as freestyling, like I was saying, like, when you freestyle, you're going in there not knowing what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? You're just going there trying to vibe off the song, trying to make it work, trying to make 10 out of 10. Mm-hmm. But when you already sat in the empty room, you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying, had the headphones in your ear and your chill zone and you meditate on the song, you already know what you're talking about. You got everything laid out, ad-libs, everything, verse, hook. You go in there, you knock the song out, that's less money on you, you know what I'm saying? You go in there, handle your business, you can go home, do whatever you gotta do, hustle, whatever it may be.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Until you can get to the place where you, like, you ain't gotta pay for no more studio time. You can just go in there and sit down and...
So I got a question for the artists. When you go, okay, do you really plan out your ad-libs? Because that's one thing I have a problem with. I can't write music and be like, I'm going to say this when I come on this part. I got to freestyle it. It's like I said. It can't, I don't know. I got to write and
freestyling is writing. When you're
I'm saying
writing,
I
you're
can't.
thinking in your mind.
I can't put down everything at once, like ad libs right behind it. I gotta be in there and then feel what I'm saying to ad lib.
But that's
different.
That's a lot different though.
That's why I'm asking him. How does he do his? That's why I'm asking how you do yours.
It depends. Like on certain songs, I wrote my ad libs down. Like I write my hook and then I be like, okay, this sound good under here. Let me say this. You know what I'm saying? Or if the case may be, I go in the studio and I freestyle the ad libs, whatever. You know what I'm saying? However I feel. You know what I'm saying? The song should be.
That's why I asked, because I see a lot of artists that don't even do ad-libs. So
and ad-libs make the song.
Yeah, ad-libs definitely make the song.
They make the song, because, like, okay, for me.
Ad-libs definitely make the song.
I write songs. I used to write them all the time. I don't anymore, but back in my day. But one thing that I can say is when I was writing, and there'll be times where I'm harmonizing and, and singing the song how I see it in my mind, those ad-libs will come. Mm-hmm. So it's not I guess it's writing it down, but it's like, oh, that sounded good when I said that, in my mind. So let me go ahead and just put a marker right there that when I am in the studio, okay, I can do something of that nature. So
well, keep going.
That was it.
So have you ever gotten to the point to where you say your verse so much to where you don't need the pen and pad in the studio like this? That's another thing. Like,
I recorded so many songs, and when I go in there, I do not want my pen and paper because you can hear when someone is reading something. Mm-hmm. Okay, so people can hear it. Just like people can hear when you're not smiling, when you're smiling on the phone. Everyone can hear that. So it's just that's just what it is. I feel like personally, you should go in there without pen and paper. But there are some people who are just so fluent and they can go in there and read it, and it just comes off.
Yeah, because when you're reading it, it's like a delay.
Yeah, it is. It's a delay. You can hear that you're reading it.
Okay.
There's someone that I know. I was in the studio with him, and nobody was telling it to him, and I was just like, no, like you literally sound like you are reading a book. Like it's boring to me, and everything that you're saying.
Yeah,
that's real. That's real.
It's different when you got it on your phone and you write it one time and you don't pay attention to it, and you go in the studio and try to do it off your phone. But if you know what I'm saying, really
Going
about your business and you doing it over and over again, like practicing and perfecting it, when you go in the studio, 9 times out of 10 you ain't even gonna need your phone, like he said. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be in your pocket because you already know it's in your head.
Because when you reading something,
yeah,
it's hard for you to put that extra oomph on certain words. You know what I'm saying? Because you so used to you reading it. You know. So like when people are like when you listening to music, there's certain parts, like my favorite parts of songs are the smallest parts. It'll be the way they said the word water or something like. So no, seriously, and that all matters. It's the smallest things. Like y'all.
And look, another thing, like when rappers go in a studio and freestyle, 9 times out of 10 you don't even understand what they saying. You know what I'm saying?
It's the engineer word.
Jibby jabber. You know what I'm saying? And then when you writing it, you know what I'm saying? You know what you saying. You know what you're talking about. It's the topic. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a bunch of jibber jabbing. You know what I'm saying?
And the message get through.
Yeah. I feel like there's a therapeutic thing that goes along with the writing aspect of it too, you know, because people who go in and they freestyle, that's therapeutic to them. That's therapeutic to explore their thoughts, and they don't know what's going to come out of their mouth, and that's their thing. But like for me, or maybe for you, writing that time that you smoke and you sitting there and you vibing to that beat, and all of those thoughts that are coming to your mind, it's the same exact thing. You're just writing it down. He's just speaking it into the mic. Like
into the mic.
So with your lyrics and stuff, do you think you write better sober or high?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah,
that is a good question.
Because I know.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I just dropped a single right now, and I've been like, it's really big with QMF Move. It's called Stay Down. You know what I'm saying? And like I've been talking to a lot of big people about it. You know what I'm saying? Grade A is one of them. I've been talking to a lot of people, but after that, you know, like I was high. You know what I'm saying? I was high at the light. You know what I'm saying? And I was just made a left turn and I just wrote the hook down. I'm like, you know what? I'm finna write to this song. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the best songs I got.
So I
feel like if I was high, I'd make the song better.
Yeah.
If I'm high, then sober.
You ever got writer's block, folks?
Huh?
What you doing when you get writer's block?
Writer's block, what you mean?
Like if you can't figure out what you want to write, they something.
You come back to it, or what you do?
You start on another beat.
It's like, it's crazy because I don't know if y'all get this. I don't know if this happened to everybody, but it happened to me. Like once I'm in the zone, it's like I'm high.
Oh yeah.
I'm high. So
I
barely get road. You know, when I get roadblocks, it's like I probably really don't want to freestyle, I really don't want to rap, I'm really not into it. But if I'm writing or if I'm like into that and I'm in that zone.
Okay, so for you to catch writer's block, because I know for me, if I catch that, I got to be going through something, because I always like music. So for you to catch it, what will have to happen to you, or what have you ever been through for you to catch that, where you can't finish a song, you just can't finish it?
What would get you from not being in the zone?
What would benefit me from not being in the zone?
No, what would get you from not being in the zone?
Yeah, like that. Like, it could be anything.
Either sidetracked it, some gotta be on my mind, like something going on, you know what I'm saying? I ain't in the right environment if I'm writing a song, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause when I'm writing something, I'm really just, I'm in my own zone, my own level, you know what I'm saying? I'm wild up.
Yeah. Do you have writer's block? Is that something that
I get it a lot, especially since I started trying to freestyle. And when I see what y'all say is more money, because really, when you go in the studio to freestyle, you don't know what you're going to say if you don't got nothing written. So you wasting your money, basically, if you go in there and you like, and you don't know what to say. So you stop and you keep stopping. Now, the engineer get pissed off, so you like, man, all right, let me see what I can do. Not a song, you didn't rush it because you got an hour or this much time. But I usually catch it when I'm writing, because I got a very large vocabulary, so I try to use. I kind of want to be like Polo G with the words, the wordplay. He's a poetic. So
I like that.
I
love when people use different words that mean different things. Like, what that mean? Let me go research it. Like, okay, this is what this means. I love
lyricist is completely completely different
Like
than
Kendrick
just
Lamar,
being a
that's the
rapper.
coldest.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
It is. It's
For real.
completely different.
Wordplay makes the song.
J.
Yeah.
Cole,
That's why
Kendrick
I said
Lamar,
it's about the
Eminem.
topic.
Yeah.
And you know,
It's
whenever
definitely about the
you do
topic.
find yourself like having writer's block, everyone is different.
Mhm.
But what I found that does work for a good amount of people is just creating a routine for when you do write. Because if you find yourself writing in like all these different places, it's easy to get distracted.
Ooh,
And it's easy to like, you know, like not really be able to think. But if you like get into your zen and whether it be smoking in a room or listening to music or whatever it is, it's easier. Not saying like you won't ever get it,
Mhm.
but it's just easier to push through.
And look, I'm gonna
So-
tell you the truth. Me and him, we stay right, like my house right here, his house back here. So you can imagine we in the garage every day. But one day, we literally sat down together and wrote a song and recorded it, and it was money. Like, I think that's how.
How it be there.
Yeah.
I honestly think when if you try to do a feature with somebody, I honestly think you need to be in front of that person so they can hear what you're saying.
Right.
Instead of being like, hey, we just gonna hop on the song, then you go get on the song, and like, man, I don't like that.
Right.
Like me and him was doing a song, and it was things he said, nah, I don't like that. Nah, change this, change that. And when you hear the song, it sound like we was sitting in front of each other, just mic right here, mic right there, and we just sit here vibing. You can tell. So, like, if me and you were to do a feature, I would want you to be in the studio with me, so that way
Oh yeah, for
you
sure.
can hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that's the kind of
For
artist
sure.
I am. I like
And one thing that's big on my end, I feel like that separate me from other artists is I'm big on support too. You know what I'm saying? Support
thing
for
with us.
support. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You got some artists that's out here that's stingy
Yeah.
and selfish in a way. It feel like they don't want to work with nobody and they got it all. But you know what I'm saying? What make me so good as an artist is I'm in open arms. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to learn and
yeah.
you know what I'm saying, learn and step on different opportunities to give me a different stretch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
Why
we
that's
still
the best
have
way to be.
success.
That's why you gonna be loved, bro.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah,
I
for
mean,
sure, for
yeah.
You
a
on
lot
the
of
air.
people gonna grasp you because you so open going.
Yeah,
Like,
for
some
sure.
And you know the
That's
process
it.
that you take with your music as you've explained, like writing it and feeling it and going through those motions, that's gonna create a tighter bond with your fans.
Mhm.
Because I know for me, I love to like if I hear a song, I'm like, who wrote this? Like
Yeah.
like I
Yeah.
immediately go and look at who wrote it, why did they write it, like why am I connecting to this
Like, why they
song so
feeling this
much?
way?
Yeah,
Why do I
because
feel that
and
way?
sometimes like the stories. Like the story you just told, you had a story behind the song that you guys wrote. You were able
Right.
to give more
Always
feedback.
a
You were able to
story.
give more promotion on the song. Not just, oh, I went in there and did that. You know, no, like, oh, I was sitting here, I did this, I did that. And it just makes it more interesting. It makes people
And-
connect more to the song. And
Another thing is, I just recently, I don't know like how your fans react to you, you know, but it was a dude at the school. We had all three of us had just did a song,
Yeah.
and the dude, he was listening to this song. Me and him got called Nothing More, and I was noticing because my homeboy Kendrick, he was telling me like this dude in class listening to the song. So I'm like, what's going on? So then he laced me up or whatever, and the dude gave me a Louis Vuitton belt. So have any like with your music, have you influenced anyone to like?
He just gifted you that?
Yeah, like I don't know, just for the music. Actually,
They
just
pay
for the music.
studio-
He was paying for studio time. He gave me a Louis bill. I was like, dang, like
I
I'm
wasn't trying to interrupt your question, but
yeah.
I'm kind of thinking this dude is like, you know, like is he the #1 fan? But we got other people. But
Hey,
this
no,
dude
we
came
And
out of
everyone has
nowhere.
that moment. Have
So
you had like
that's
a
my-
fan?
Yeah, that's my question
I'm
to
gonna
him.
be honest with you, like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm really getting it out the mud right now. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I ain't just.
It's gonna come.
I'm not no
It's-
NBA
it's
young
advising.
boy. you
Don't
know what
do
I'm
that.
saying,
I'm
right
sorry, I don't
now.
mean to cut you
None
off.
of that.
But don't do
But-
that. Like, don't
Yeah.
underestimate it.
Yeah.
Like, don't.
Like-
because you got
You know
talent.
what I'm
Just from
saying?
hearing the little piece that you played, you got talent.
What you
Oh,
go
yeah,
by?
for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Official
I'm
trade.
an official trade. You know what I'm saying? But as
Everybody
far
has
as like
fans.
somebody coming up to me and give me a big gift or something like that, like nah, that
But it
ain't
ain't
never
necessarily a
happened.
Hey,
gift.
it's
yet.
coming because you already
As
on the
far
on-
as
on
like
the-
Yeah.
opportunities, you know what I'm saying?
but
Like
it's not
an
even
ear
that.
for an
Sometimes
ear. That has
appreciation
happened.
Yeah.
or
You know what I'm
anything.
saying?
Like, oh, maybe someone. Where's your music at?
My music is on YouTube.
YouTube. Okay,
YouTube.
on YouTube. Maybe someone listened to it. You don't know what that did to someone's day. You know, because I one time I posted a picture on Facebook, no, Instagram, and this girl, I don't even know her. She messaged me and said, "You posting that picture made my day. Like your smile
I
made
know
my
that made
day."
you feel good.
Like, and it really did. Not even like, oh my gosh, she thinks I'm pretty or this or that. No,
Yeah.
like literally, I made someone's
Right.
day, like
Catch a
just from a
whole-
nice
Yeah.
smile that
Yeah.
they that they
Yeah.
saw, you know. And you'll just never know. You'll
Facts.
never know
I mean,
that.
yeah, I mean, I
Just
got a
like
lot
that
of people looking up to me as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got people starting to jump into the music world, starting to give it a shot for
motivation.
themselves, you know what I'm
Because
saying?
they inspired by you.
Yeah, like I told them, I just say just be yourself, you know what I'm saying? I just go in the studio and I just speak how I feel, you know what I'm saying? Closed eyes. You know
So
what
is
I'm
your
saying?
real name Trey?
Yeah, my real name is
So
Trey.
that's where the official Trey
Yeah,
comes
because
from.
it's official, you know
You
what
know,
I'm saying?
I
So
like
one
that.
of a
So are you
kind.
like the third or?
Nah.
The third?
ain't a third.
Trey,
It's
all my
official
little
Trey.
cousins that's Trey, they like third.
Third, yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
used to.
but
Your
you're not
name
a third,
Trey.
you
But I'm
just
not
Trey.
third,
Trey,
it's
okay,
Trey.
okay. Just Trey.
Travion, Trevon, and
I got a cousin named Travion.
No, but we are gonna have to wrap it up. I always say 30 minutes just goes too fast.
Too fast.
Let us know, is there any upcoming events? I know you've
Oh
had
yeah,
some
for
song
sure. I
dropping.
got a performance tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? At West Timer and Fungin at Habibi Lounge. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
be
saying?
there.
Y'all should go ahead and split
Everybody
up over
needs to
there.
go.
You know what I'm
Go to
saying?
this
I'm live on
lounge.
stage at midnight. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing some
Midnight?
great things.
I'm
yeah,
old.
Midnight. You know what I'm
I
saying?
like to be in bed.
Habibi Lounge,
Yeah,
y'all
shout
better
outs.
pull up
Midnight.
for the performance
You know what I'm
tomorrow.
Mhm.
Okay, and what else?
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to QML, you know what I'm saying? Quiet Money Family, you know what I'm saying? TSF, Low PG, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kendra, you know what I'm saying? My #1 supporter.
Is that
You know what
her?
I'm saying? Yeah, that's my
Of
girlfriend.
course. Look, you want to get on the mic. She here, y'all. You want to say hey?
No, but hello, y'all.
Yes,
Go ahead and
ma'am.
let
Ride
us
or
know
die.
your
Shout out to
handles,
my
your
mama,
YouTube,
you know
and all
what I'm
that
saying?
stuff.
That's the love of my life, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, mama.
That's just what it is.
You know what? I think you're the
Hey,
first
Hey,
person to say
Trina.
something about their mama. Has anyone said that?
No.
You are the first man to do that.
That's my mama, you know what I'm saying? It's one lady that birthed me.
Yes.
Aw.
Shout out to mama.
And then your handles,
Yeah, your,
social
your
media,
YouTube,
where they can
all
find
Oh,
you.
you can find me on Instagram, you know what I'm saying, _ the official Trey. It's all together, you know what I'm saying? With Trey, it's the 3, not the E. You know what I'm saying?
TR3.
It's all together. TR3Y.
And that's
Okay,
your same
so
like on
official
YouTube as
Trey.
well, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
same thing as
_
on YouTube.
the official TR3.
Nah, that's on
Wow.
Instagram. It's the _ in front of the D. But on YouTube, just the official
The
Trey.
official Trey. Okay.
Yeah.
And honestly, if you type in the official Trey on Instagram, I'm sure you'll pop up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm expecting to hear that name a lot in 2021. It's the year to glow up.
Yes, and we wish you
Period.
nothing
Yes,
but
sir.
success.
Yes.
And as you're going up, don't forget about us because we're gonna be going up
Oh,
with
I'm not
you. You
gonna
know,
forget.
Man,
Nah,
when you
but-
on stage tomorrow, please shout
Yeah,
me
yeah,
out.
you know,
Aleah
I got
Shonte.
you.
I'm being
Radio
good. I'll
show
be like,
up in
yeah.
No, but yeah,
I
make
got
sure you
you,
do
for
come
sure.
back when you're dropping new music, anything, any new project. We'll be happy to support.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's up there.
Hey, you tap in with us.
I got you. Let's get
After
it.
this, we will.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, we're about to take a quick break. It's the Studio Radio Show. Thank you so much, Official Trey, for joining us, and
Yeah,
hopefully we'll
For
see you
sure.
again
Thank
soon.
y'all
Good.
too. Thank y'all too much love.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back to 9 to Kill.
It's the
So-
Studio Radio Show. It's your girl DJ Samone,
And your girl Aleah Shonte in the building.
and we have a very special guest. You want to go
That's
ahead
it.
and introduce yourself?
STL Nappa, man, straight out of St. Louis.
He said, "Oh, that was it."
So, how did you get that STL meant St. Louis?
Cause it does.
Oh,
Well, you
Nah,
got,
it's
you got
just-
different hoods. You got different places like in Chicago.
Mhm.
You got STL, like that's a neighborhood.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I just
so what
thought
does STL mean?
like
STL can mean like a lot, but ST.
it's the Saint,
Saint.
and then the L is
Oh,
Louis.
okay. So how did you get your name, STL?
Well, STL and then Nappa. I'm a real Dragon Ball Z fan. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to yourself.
Oh, really? When you said Nappa, I was thinking of the winery.
Yeah, I was just about to say like wineries.
You know, it's like
and
in
stuff.
California, like
Yeah,
everyone goes
Napa
there for like their
Valley.
wineries and
Yeah,
stuff. I
they
feel like
got
you're gonna get a lot of
they got
questions.
Nappa Auto.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they do.
Napa Auto
It's
It's
Parts.
like yellow and blue or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People talk about that a lot. They bring that up sometimes.
So, let's talk about some of your music. When did you get started? Like, how did you get into this whole STL Nappa?
Man, I started rapping. I made my first little, you know what I'm saying? I jotted some stuff down. I was on punishment. I was grinding for like, my stepdad was military, so he grounded me for like 30 days at a time. 9
Dang.
days.
How old were you?
I was like 8,
Aw.
9 days at a time. Oh, I was going through hell. You know what I'm saying? So one day I just jotted some shit down, and my
And then
parents
you
was
went from
like,
there.
"Where you getting? Don't cuss, but where you getting?"
Yeah. This sounds good.
Yeah, like, don't cuss, but you know what I'm saying? You got something.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So I dropped it for a couple years, and then I got locked up, and baby mama drama was out there, and I just get into it. People in the cell.
Lost
I
it a
just,
little bit.
I wrote it down. And,
Hey, it sucks, but tragedy calls for art.
Yeah.
Like, and it's
For
No,
real.
yeah.
it's crazy. But like, okay, you know how when you apply for college, right? What is the prompt usually tell me about an obstacle that you've had to overcome in your life.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, if you want to get into college, you need to go through tragedy.
Yeah.
Or to be successful, you need to go through tragedy in society. And that's crazy. But it does make for great art.
It's just a struggle bring out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, I done wrote songs about subjects where, like, she was really fucking with me. And I wrote it down, and I said some shit that I didn't even know I can do. Like, I wrote some shit down that I didn't even know that I can, you know what I mean? Like, when I re-said it, when I spit it to somebody, they'd be like, oh, that's live, and I'll be like, you know what I'm saying?
And it brings you closer to yourself, too, because when you're like, what, I did that? Like, that came out of me? Like, you underestimate yourself sometimes.
It also let you know how strong you is in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're able to talk about that, and then show it to the world, it's like...
And then to put it in that musical form, and it's not sadness, but and you're enjoying this, but this did come from something hard.
And then you connecting to other people that been through that. That's one thing, too. I want to connect to other people that's been through
struggles of any nature, because anything, you can't compare one struggle to the next. It's the same thing. What would you say that growing up a military kid was hard, or did it shape you differently?
I had, kid, he gone, the stepdad, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, this is your stepfather.
Yeah.
Okay. Trust me, I know how it goes.
I just laugh because it's just like I do. I understand the stepfather.
But it's stepmom on my
you're not my daddy, first of all.
Yeah, but it's like
but
you don't see why he there. Like, you don't see the real reason why he doing everything until you get to a certain age. Mm-hmm. So once I got older, it was like, oh, my bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I got 2 kids. You know what I'm saying? I had my first kid at 13. You know what I'm saying? So.
You was out there.
Hold on. Oh my God. I want you to. Can you take a second and elaborate on that? Like, how did that go? Oh my God, 13. You're a baby. Like, you're a baby having a baby.
He thought you gonna slide by that.
Okay, so.
Huh? Yeah, he was gonna slide by that.
He gonna slide by
no,
that.
We have to stop on this one. Like, no. I mean, it's serious though.
Like
yeah, you was like, oh, I agree with 13. But hey.
Okay, so basically, all right. So I was getting into I was really like, that's why I started doing dumb shit at 13. You know what I'm saying? Breaking cars and all that dumb shit. So, basically, I got caught up. My mama sent me to my grandma's house back to St. Louis. So, I get a phone call. We at the dinner table. When I tell you my grandma dropped the fork, literally dropped the fork, like, when she heard her say it. Because when I answered the phone, when I had my phone at 13, there was no speakerphone, everything. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
No closed doors, all that. So, she told me that, and then my grandma was like, what you gonna do? Yeah. And I was like,
what can you do?
What can you do?
You know what I mean?
Like, it's a job.
So, so it was like, man, you know what?
Well, Chick-fil-A hires at 14.
No, for real?
Yeah. Well, they used to. I don't know if they do anymore, but they used to. When I was 13, I was gonna go get a job at Chick-fil-A. Sorry, that was random.
It's a couple of places. But yeah, she was like, you can just finish. She's like, you got 2 options. You can go now, or you can finish 8th grade. You know what I'm saying? Finish middle school. You can go back freshman year. I went back freshman year. Okay.
So you did end up graduating.
Yeah, I ended up graduating.
That's good. At least you didn't become a statistic.
That's what they say.
No, seriously, because a lot of people who have children at a young age, or whether it be in high school or whatever, they become a statistic without even being one yet. Oh, you're not gonna graduate, or you're not gonna do this, or you're not gonna do that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
So to go on, you said you have a second.
Yeah, I got a second son. Man,
So both boys?
Yeah, both boys.
Yeah,
my other son finna be 6.
How old are you at the moment?
I'm 21.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm between 21.
So your first is about to be 6?
No, my second finna be 6.
So
wait,
first
my
one
first finna be 6.
Your first, okay.
Yeah,
I was about to say, so wait.
This is the second situation. Ooh, that's just.
It was a troubling situation with the whole.
That's where the most of the music
comes from.
Yeah.
I've been seeing a lot of on the Shade Room, like a lot of baby mothers are starting to come out and just really call these men out on their actions.
Because niggas don't be what they say they is, and they tell all these females their secrets and all this shit they really know about you. You know what I'm saying? So when you get on the internet or social media, you capping. Then you doing that girl wrong, what you think she gonna do? You know what
I mean, I feel like it's 2 sides to a baby mama's story. Because some baby mamas are bitter.
Yeah,
they are.
Exactly.
But I'm so happy that you gave that response. even with the situation that you had,
Right.
you were still able to say, okay, hold on, these.
I got a big heart. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel like it's hard, you know, as a black man, you know what I mean, having to overcome some things, and then it's like you already have this high stature of, and just the disappointment already of, are you gonna be here? Are you gonna do what you have to do? And it's hard. I mean, I'm not a black man, but
I just started seeing. See, my second son got took by CPS. You know what I'm saying? I just started seeing my first son again. So me and him, I just seen him New Year's. You know what I'm saying? So.
yeah,
It feels so much better, like, it's so much stress.
and you're still so young, you know, like, you have a story, and I'm happy that you found an outlet to, you know, let it go through.
I'm happy. I just got out of jail January 20. I've been out for a year.
Wow.
I'm almost gonna be out for a year. Yeah.
Oh my God, how
Thanks
long were
to
you?
You know what I'm saying?
So
I mean, a lot.
you've been locked up for like
How long were you?
5 years?
Nah, I got locked up. I've been in and out. I did 8 months, got out, did 10 months, got out, and I just did 14 months. So I've been in and out South 16.
I want you to explain something to me that I don't understand. Because my brother, he's in prison, been in both twice. I never understood how you could go there, you know, and endure all of that in there, and then when you get out, it's like, I feel like you guys should have a different mindset. Like, what brought you back to that, you know?
It's the world.
I mean, sometimes it's only a way that you know how to make money. It's only one way you know how to make money.
It's the devil, bro.
I mean, that's why I'm asking, because, I mean, I have never been through anything like
Right.
that. So obviously on the outside, there, I'm looking like, again, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I know,
but I do understand,
I didn't have that. I didn't sit in the cell and thought about again. But
what would you say is different this time? Or what are you going to make different this time?
I move way smarter than I used to. I used to be known, like, I'm known. If you ask around Katie, I'm known for, like, don't give a fuck. Like, he don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, like.
He said, I don't
care. Like, anything, like. But it's like, I had to change, like. You know what I'm saying? Seeing my son smile at me.
Yeah.
That's little me, like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
oh my God.
I can't lose that again.
Yeah.
I feel like children just change everything.
Yeah.
Like,
they do,
oh
bro.
my God.
I was fortunate enough to watch two of my nieces, well, one nephew, one niece come into this world. And I feel like I've never experienced love like that. Like, it's just like, I genuinely love this person. I don't even know them.
Yeah.
It's different. It's like, it could be a random baby. It's like, man. Like,
Yeah,
you know
you just look at it
what
like,
I'm
oh my God, this
Yeah.
life. Like, I don't have
Cause
kids.
it's like this. It's like the major thing, right? You know they need for a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know they need care
For everything.
every second. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's like, just imagine if you needed help. You know what I'm saying? If you couldn't walk, talk, eat. Like, how would you feel if somebody just walked past you? Like,
Yeah.
But that's
I
when
think
I
I
don't
did.
understand when people molest babies, when people
Yeah, that's-
abuse
or just
babies.
any type of
When
harm.
people, exactly.
I
Like,
would
I've
never
never
understand
understood that.
Since this we in the interview, and it's my first interview, I'm gonna bring up why I got a stepdad, right? So,
Okay.
my real dad, you know what I'm saying, molested my sister. You know what I'm saying? That's why he's been gone. He been gone for since I was 3 months old. So I ain't seen him. I only seen him like 3-4 times.
He locked up.
Type shit. Yeah, he been locked
Okay.
up. For
I mean, I'm glad.
yeah, he locked up like the, you know what I'm saying, but that shit just.
That's
You know what I'm saying? When I hear about that shit, or like anybody.
It's a
get,
trigger.
Like, yeah, like I just want to do something.
So,
I hate
can
this
I
shit.
ask you a personal question? It's
Go
just
ahead.
because I dated a dude whose dad was abusive,
Yeah.
and he told me he would never be abusive, but he turned out to be abusive.
Yeah,
Do
they
you
say
ever-
like father like son, but
Do you ever find yourself like,
nah. Think about it, nah.
yeah,
Fuck.
I wouldn't.
That
I
shit-
feel like
that
you
shit-
probably worded it just a little wrong, maybe.
It
Like,
naturally pisses me off.
yeah,
Like, you know what I'm
right?
saying?
No,
Like,
yeah,
yeah, like a mosquito bite or itch, like
Right.
naturally, like I gotta get that shit away from
Yeah.
type shit, like that shit.
because I
I
can see
instantly
where
think of my
aggression
sister,
comes
bro.
from.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
You're
Me and my
right.
sister relationship not.
and that was
I
her
feel like
father
she ain't
too.
tell me that, but I feel, yeah, no, it was my dad. We got 3 different dads. You know what I'm saying? We all got our own dad. Her dad died, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like our bond separated because, like, your dad did this to me. You feel what I'm saying? You still talk to
Oh
your
God,
dad.
yeah.
That's how I feel. I ain't never
Yeah.
talked to her about that
Mhm.
shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if she's gonna hear it, but
Yeah.
You should,
I ain't never
y'all
talked
should
to her
talk about
shit, you
that
feel me?
for real.
But I'm the type if I bring it up.
Mhm.
Or if you see, like, people that know me, they see when I'm fucked up.
Mhm.
Feel me? If you see I'm fucked up about that shit, or you see when every time I bring up my dad's picture in the room, y'all take it down, or you know what I'm saying?
Obviously,
Or, you
that's
feel me?
a-
Yeah,
that's a
don't
bother
call
to
while
me,
I'm
yeah.
right. Don't call while he around. Don't bring him up while she. I'm feel fucked up. I wasn't born when this shit happened, bro.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? I just grew up to know that shit ain't right,
Yeah.
but I wasn't born for that. That's still my daddy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Ooh, we got
That's a tough
Like,
position to
Yeah,
be
that
in.
shit tough, bro. It's like your family over your
Yeah.
family. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. And that's the hardest.
Yeah,
you
your
know what I
family over
mean?
the person who made you. You feel me? And it's like,
Okay. We're about to go on a quick break because we're gonna jump right back in. We have STL Nappa. I got it.
In the building, yeah.
I'm really appreciative though of you being so open with this being
Yeah.
your first interview. So we're gonna get right back into this. STL Nappa, and if you guys are just tuning in, he's an up and coming artist, and he is here to just lay it out, say who he is, let y'all know who he is, so y'all can follow on this musical journey that he has going on, right? He's 21, young. Everybody is young coming up into this game, bro.
Yeah.
Do you feel intimidated being so young?
not at all. No, sir.
No, sir.
Because usually when the young,
See,
yeah.
See, I'm sorry, I'm gonna cut
Oh,
you
you're
off.
good.
Growing up, my grandparents and everybody, all the men in my family, like, they didn't tell me a lot because I was so busy getting getting in trouble. So it's like, it was more of like, like discipline more than telling me how the streets was. You know what I'm saying? So I was so busy in the house and punishment and all that. I didn't really, nobody warned me.
Right.
So growing up, it was like everything that I know and everything I've been through, I didn't see it up close and personal. You know what I'm saying? Nobody warned me first. So
I feel like
so it's like going forward in the future, all that big industry labels and all these cliques and groups and all that, it don't scare me. Like I already been. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
And
saying?
it's a good type of mindset like that because people who are like weak-minded when they go in to sign their deals and do everything like that, they're so eager, because they ain't never had nothing, so they're just like, oh, yes, let me go ahead and sign this, But as you're saying, like, I already been through way more than y'all could possibly put me through. You think I'm not seeing what y'all putting in front of me? So that is a good characteristic to have. But, going into the game, the OGs, whoever they want to consider themselves as OGs, they always have, I don't know, some type of negative opinion about young artists
They
coming
do,
up.
and they don't understand that, like, when we watch TV, you're a legend for a reason, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You started this, you know what I'm saying? Like, NWA, I wasn't even born yet, you know what I'm saying? Like, you started this, like, you know what I'm saying? You got people, you gotta remember, when you make music, you got the ones that's gonna follow you first.
Right.
Figure
Learn
out
too,
they
like-
tripping and then change. Then you got the ones that like it. You know what I'm saying? They like that lifestyle, so they ain't gonna do that. Change your life.
It's crazy you said that. We were just talking about, we had our last interview, and this guy was like, I ain't never gonna change. Like, I ain't never gonna change. I was like, yeah, you are. Like, you have to. Like,
I had made a post on Instagram like that. I said, a man gonna understand his wrongs and change for the better. You know what I'm saying? A kid gonna stay in the same position.
they get complacent. It's
I like
easy to
that.
get comfortable.
Yeah.
I posted that like a week after I got out of jail. You know what I'm saying? I messed up like a couple months after that. Had it like I went through a bad drug downfall. Like you know what I mean? Like all type of Zans, just bad on the Zans. You know what I mean? I had seizures real bad. I found out I'm epileptic.
Oh my
So I
God.
can have a seizure at any moment. So
My aunt's epileptic, and it's hard. It's any
Man,
moment.
it's
Literally.
scary. It's scary.
Have you ever
It's
been
so
around
scary.
someone who's up? It is the scariest thing. I actually saw her as a child have one, and I didn't know what to do. It was like so
Any
scary.
little thing, like
Mhm.
you could flash your light wrong in the face.
Heat, anything like if I get too hot, get too cold, you know,
Yeah.
like a loud noise, if I get startled.
So do
anything,
you
like-
believe the drugs brought that?
No, because
No.
I had like a month before I got out of jail, I had 3 seizures. One, it was after I fell out the bunk. I fell out the top bunk. You know what I mean? And they told me I had like a minor concussion, but it
You
wasn't.
said you flew out the top.
I fell out the top bunk. I fell asleep.
Oh, and you
and
fell
fell
off.
out, yeah, I fell out the
Gotcha.
top
Yeah.
bunk. They said I had a minor concussion, but I didn't never get it treated because I only had a month left, so I went home. You know what I mean? And I also got into a fight in there with old school one time. I got my nose broke. You know what I'm saying? So I got jumped and they broke my nose. So it was like that was actually the second time when they jumped me. I got my nose broke twice.
Oh my goodness.
Well, your nose looks great.
I
I mean,
right? I mean, it looked like it was broke twice. Like,
Yeah.
but that's just so
It
like.
wasn't like Rocky broke. It was
Yeah.
like It was like a fracture like
You
that.
live out of place.
Yeah.
What event that did you go through that made you say these drugs? Let me just leave it alone.
Man, I don't even want to talk about that. That was. I mean, it wasn't really that.
But there was a time that we were just like,
yeah,
that's
it was.
it.
Yeah, it was the last situation.
Mhm.
Yeah, where I blacked out.
Mhm.
And, yeah, broke my phone, smashed my hands up. It was just bad. Had seizures. That day was just
Yeah, there's always that one moment that's just like, okay, you know what? Let me just
That's
cut all
actually
this
the
up.
song that I'm writing right now.
Oh.
And I'm talking about that.
Do you know when you'll be finished? Like, estimate of when it'll be recorded?
Go to the studio after this.
Oh,
Oh,
I was
okay.
just gonna say, you said you have like a couple of songs already out
Yeah.
now on SoundCloud, right?
Yeah, I got about 7.
What's your name on there?
STL.
STL. Okay,
All
because sometimes you have to put it
STL
on there.
Nappa on all
All
platforms.
platforms.
Okay.
SoundCloud, people have been sleeping on SoundCloud. You remember it was like
They really
popping
been sleeping.
before?
I've been rapping since.
I still use SoundCloud. Like I still go on there. I find so much music, new people all the time.
I dropped my first song April. Yeah, I think April.
Yeah.
And no, not April. Yeah, I dropped my first song April. I've never rapped before, and I got like 340 something views on it. But that was in like a week.
Wait a minute. So your first time rapping was April
It was this past
2020?
April.
Yeah, I just dropped my first song.
Wow. So you literally just started.
Yeah, I literally just started.
What's the name of the first single?
Pop It Off.
What inspired that?
Let's see. Well,
You like-
actually, honestly, I had already wrote the song while I was in jail.
Mm.
So when I got out, I just put it to a beat.
Mm.
I mean, so.
I like songs like that.
So do you-
oh, sorry. you go.
I was gonna say, do you feel like the pandemic helped you push more at all?
Not really.
No.
I mean,
Because
'cause
they're
it's in
staying in
jail.
the house, I wasn't doing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you
But-
was the reason why we gotta wear masks.
Nah,
Yeah, you just said it.
I helped.
You said
yeah,
it
I
to the
helped
whole
that.
world.
Essentially, yeah. Essentially. Yeah, you call it that, basically. But yeah, I said it helped me. It helped me focus more. It helped me like figure out, you know what I'm saying, my circle around me, what I'm gonna do step by step.
What to do with your time?
Yeah,
'Cause I was just saying that earlier. Like, there's so much time that we take for granted.
Right.
Yeah.
And we just
man,
got to realize
so
it with
much.
all the time that was given to us. It's like, dang, like, I always say, man, I ain't had time to do that. I don't have
Yeah.
time. But I really do.
Yeah.
Like, I have time to do so much. So,
Yeah.
I mean, if we
didn't-
think about the things we spend time doing,
mhm.
you can make time
For what? To
Yeah.
better your career
Exactly.
or invest in yourself.
Exactly.
Take a class, watch a video, like, do something.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Like,
I
this is the
I
time.
didn't slip. It was one time I slipped for like 2-3 days straight sober, and I was like, "What the hell, bro?" You know what I mean? Like, I forgot I had to do all type of stuff, but I was just being lazy.
It's not being lazy.
You know,
Though. Sometimes
Nothing
our
come from
bodies
sleeping.
need
They
that
said
rest.
something. The old school told me nothing come from sleeping but a dream. Of course, Kevin Gates said it, but before I heard that song, old school told me.
But it does, though, like, you have to take that rest. Like, you said it. She said she slept for, like, well, not slept, but
I
just
literally
didn't do
laid
nothing
in
for, like, 6
bed
days.
for the first 6 days of this year. You know how people start their New Year's resolutions?
Yeah.
That's what I expected, but that didn't come. My body was just like.
And I know
Yeah.
it sounds crazy, right? Like, oh my God, how could you do that?
Right.
But you don't know what someone has done the week before that. Maybe they worked every single day.
I did.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and it's like, I need this time. Whenever I used to work in the plant, and y'all know that was, it was horrible, okay? Like, horrible. And I did it for a year. And whenever I had quit, I mean, I didn't do nothing. Like, for I think like a week straight. I just chilled at home because I had never got a chance to do that.
Yeah.
And you just never know, like what someone, if they need that rest
I
or not.
remember my first like place to myself that I paid for was in Livingston right before I turned myself in. Right. That first day after work, oh man, that motivated me to, even though I went back to jail because I had to turn myself in at a warrant, but that day I sat there and I was like, man, when I do this time, when I get out, I'm ready to do that again. You know what I mean? That felt good. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Working.
sitting there knowing that I ain't gotta worry about nobody coming to my house. I'm not beefing nobody. I'm good. Money I'm eating. You know what I mean? Like, it felt good.
There's nothing better than like
That
having
adult
your
vibe.
own stuff. You know what I'm saying? Your own everything. Oh Lord, 'cause I know I love it. We'll be right back. We have STL Nappa in the building, and stay tuned. It's the Studio Radio Show. We're back. Sadly, we're coming to an end, but STL Nappa, what do you have to say for? Okay, I have a question. No, one more question. What do you have to say for this last year that you just went through? Right? You know, you said it's been a year. You know, coming up, you just getting out and everything like that. How are you planning to take this music off?
Man, I got out of jail in the beginning of 2020, right?
Mm-hmm.
First out of jail. Everything that's happened in 2020, I'm in 2021. I gotta get
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if I got it through 2021, I can get
it's
this.
just inevitable. That is true. If I can get through.
If I can get to 2020, then 2021
finna breathe.
Yeah. Everybody out there that was working, trapping, whatever you was doing, you know what I mean? Everybody was in a drought.
Yeah.
So anybody that's making it, that's on their, you know what I'm saying, on their business.
Mm-hmm. Still going.
Yeah,
you still
like,
here? Because that was
still
hard.
here, man. Like legends done died. Like everybody done died. People done lost homes, money, families, relationships, all that. So if you in a relationship, home, money, anything,
relationship
you
number
still,
one.
you still alive. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You doing your thing.
If you made your relationship through 2020, y'all is meant to be. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Oh my God! So you do have a show coming up tomorrow.
Yeah, I got 2 shows actually coming up tomorrow.
Okay.
Birthday Bash and I forgot her name, but shout out her.
You know who you are.
You know who you are.
Right.
Yeah. And D Bando, shout out D Bando. Tomorrow, open up for him.
And where is the first show going to be at?
The first show is gonna be at.
And he's new, and you are new.
Yeah, I'm not.
to Houston,
Yeah, I'm
you
in
guys.
Houston,
So
I
don't think he don't know where his show at. He is new to Houston, y'all.
Yeah, FYI, I'm new to Houston. But
I do know the second. Wait, the second one at Habib. Say the name.
Habibi Lounge.
Habibi.
Habibi Lounge.
Habibi Lounge.
Yeah, I know one of them's at Habibi.
Is that the first or the second
I
show?
think it's the.
We gonna get it together. You know, it's my guys.
The first one, the birthday bash, Habibi Lounge, the first one.
Okay.
Yeah, I just remember. And then the second one, D Bando, shout out B Dan or whatever.
Well, Habibi Lounge is gonna be the spot tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got a couple of artists that are actually gonna be performing there tomorrow. So we will be in attendance, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna be in the building. Make sure y'all pull up on us.
And you do have a couple of more singles that you're about to drop.
Yeah, I got Stick Up Kid from the drop. I got the Red Dish from the drop, and it's another song that's from the drop, but I don't know if I want to drop that one yet, so I'm working on that one. So about 3-4 songs from the drop. Next
And you guys, you can find his music on SoundCloud. How do you spell your name on there?
STL in all caps, space, capital N, lowercase, APPA, Nappa.
STL Nappa.
Yeah.
Just make it-
NAPPA, yeah.
On all platforms.
NAPPAH.
They'll make it all kind
They'll
of
make it so
difficult.
difficult. And is it just SoundCloud or you said YouTube too, right?
Yeah, it's all platforms. I got
all platforms.
Apple Music, that's my.
Yeah, Apple Music.
Okay,
I go through United Masters, so they put it through.
Yes, make it accessible.
Yeah.
You know, 'cause,
Look. Say that one more time.
Songs, whatever time.
that's the deal right
Yeah.
there.
That's it, yeah, bro.
That's
it. I
it.
put it through. I did. I only put one song through United Masters, and that's the new single I just dropped last month. Take It or Lose It. And
Take It or Lose It.
It's on all platforms. So yeah.
I think that's the one I heard.
Yeah,
Y'all go
that's it.
stream
I
Take It or
performed
Lose
it
It.
in my last show. So.
Yeah, that one fire.
Are you gonna be performing the new singles though tomorrow?
I'm going to the studio tonight, so if I finish it, I'm gonna try my hardest to
Okay.
finish it, and then tomorrow I should have it.
I mean, but Take It or Lose It, that'll be a good banger for the stage.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
That's-
Tomorrow I'm gonna
yeah.
definitely play that.
Oh my god, you guys are so nice. Okay. No, but do you have any shout outs, any last things that you'd like to say?
Man, shout out my kids, man. Y'all got me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Y'all made me. Y'all kept me focused. You know what I'm saying? Shout out baby moms. I know we fucked up, but I know we messed up. Sorry, but we gonna be everything gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to change for the better. You know what I'm saying? Shout out all my partners. Shout out gang. You know what I'm saying? Pistol, J Man. Shout out J Man. Shout out Boudin. You know what I'm saying? Rubber Band Rico. You know what I'm saying? Glock Boy Jimmy. Shout out all my niggas. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
Real.
this was a great opening interview. A lot of people aren't as vulnerable when they come on here. They feel like they have to put on that persona of, I got it. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the interview. But it's like, this is for people to get to know you. And I really feel like I got to know you, the listeners got to know you, so that when you do drop these new songs, they come back and, showcase them here.
That's one thing that really gets me. I don't mean to cut you off. But that's one thing that really gets me. Like, people don't really know you. You know what I mean? So, like I said, baby mama drama, she go tell whoever she know, you know what I'm saying? Or anybody, if you get into anybody, of course they gonna tell their side of the story. Right. And if it's too messed up, then that might, you know what I'm saying? That might tarnish. Yeah, that might keep somebody away from there. Probably want to, you know what I'm saying?
You right.
Be in your corner, but you know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of, that's one thing about me coming to Houston. I done got into a lot, in the middle of a lot of beef. Like, I'm not into beef, but I'm in the middle of it. To where like, I don't miss you because you missed this person. Just because I got a good heart, you know what I mean? So
loyalty. I
don't judge nobody, you know what I'm saying? I don't care what this person said, you know what I'm saying? You gotta compartmentalize.
I tell people that all the time.
Before you know what I mean?
Like, that ain't got nothing to do with me. So like, let me get out of this. No, but okay, you guys, be sure to come out tomorrow to Habibi Lounge. What's the address, JJ?
2727 Fondren Road.
2727 Fondren Road, okay. We have a lot of artists that are going to come out and showcase their talents. Hookah lounge, food, drinks, we in there. 92 Kills, the studio radio show. And we're out. Thank you guys so much for listening. Have a good night.
Good night.
You're locked into the studio on 92 KLZ.
Oh yeah, you made it.
The only station with new music, new artists, new sound.
We got the heat. Yeah.